You are merging onto the highway and your transmission suddenly slips. The engine revs up high, but you are barely moving, and you start to smell that acrid scent of overheating transmission fluid. Then, the check engine light ruins your day. But here is the catch. The problem goes away the next time you start the car. This is the hallmark of code P281A, which points to an intermittent fault with transmission pressure control solenoid H. Intermittent codes are the ultimate ghosts in the machine because they love to hide just when you get the car to a mechanic. Think of your automatic transmission as a high-pressure hydraulic maze. Your car's brain, the PCM, uses a whole alphabet of solenoids, I, B, C, and in your case, H, to direct fluid to specific bands and clutches. These friction elements are what actually allow the car to change gears by squeezing together at exactly the right time. When solenoid H starts acting up intermittently, the hydraulic pressure drops out at the wrong millisecond, causing the clutches to slide against each other instead of locking tight. This creates massive heat and eventually turns your transmission fluid into a dark, burnt mess that smells like a campfire. The severity here starts as moderate, but if you keep driving with a slipping clutch, you will eventually have enough metallic glitter in your oil to kill the entire gearbox. Your first move should always be checking the fluid level while the car is warm and running on a level surface. If it is low, your pump is sucking air and cavitation is causing those solenoids to glitch. If the fluid is pitch black, you need to drop the pan and look at the filter. A clogged filter is like trying to drink a thick milkshake through a tiny straw. The solenoids just cannot get the pressure they need to keep the gears engaged. If the fluid looks like a healthy cherry red, we need to head for the wiring harness. These wires live underneath the car where they are blasted by road salt, mud, and water. Look for the main connector on the transmission case and check for pins that are bent or covered in green corrosion. Grab your digital multimeter and perform a continuity test. You want to see 0 ohms of resistance between the solenoid and the computer. If the wiring is perfect and the code keeps popping back up, that internal solenoid coil is likely failing when it gets hot. It is a bit of a job to replace since you usually have to drop the valve body, but catching it now is way cheaper than buying a whole new transmission next month.